your at-home prep, you're going to have the eval bar on, you're going to have evaluation on. But here, you guys were just going at it cold. Was it kind of nice to get back to that?
Well, I mean, honestly, that hasn't been something that I've been used to since I was probably a teenager, because computers have ruined the game of chess. I mean, I'm saying that sort of tongue-in-cheek, because, I mean, obviously the preparation is better, but because of computers, I mean, you see very few postmortems. Players don't analyze as much anymore because, you know, you go back and you just click on the engine, you see what the best move was, or what you did wrong. It's just very easy, very simple. So definitely a part of the game has died with the advent of computers and how strong they are now. Because I remember when I was like 15, 16, there were plenty of times I would just analyze games. Actually, one of my favorite memories, oddly enough, was this game I played in Dortmund in 2011, I think it was, at the last round when I played Vladimir Kramnik, and I think we analyzed for like an hour after that game. You know, it's a shame what's happened since then, but still, like, I remember analyzing with him, and it was a lot of fun at the time. So yeah, it kind of harkens back to a different time for chess.
Some small inaccuracy happened, but it was the true spirit was very much in the game with knight d7, knight f6, king g8, knight e4.
And the players here, they've repeated a couple times, and Jan Nepomniachtchi quickly placing his queen on f3, and this should be the repetition, as there is no avoiding the checks. The players look at another, they shake hands, and a draw is the deserved result. The players, they want to know what the opponent was thinking, but nothing separated these two. A point separates them in the tournament, but Jan Nepomniachtchi holds with the black pieces. They're talking through all of the possibilities. Hikaru, he does have a smile on his face, but you could see the pain just minutes ago as Jan uncorked. Bishop takes g3. David, this was such an epic clash. A draw was the result. People, they hate on draws, but come on, this was a fantastic game.
Both sides have 20 seconds now to make 4 moves each. Physically tough. He plays rook f3, the key move. He's going for checkmate against the black king here. Under 20 seconds for Gukesh. They're literally going to have to make moves in seconds now. 12 seconds.
You see the outline of the mating attack. Gukesh, he pushes his pawn, it looked like, but here comes rook takes f7, and the bar is all the way up. That means there is a checkmating construction. Gukesh brings his king back, slaps the clock, and Alireza, he needs to make a move. He is down to 5 seconds. He plays knight f8, and he's found the checkmate. There it is. Gukesh, he puts his hand in the air. He cannot believe it. Alireza Firouzja has landed a checkmate. Game over. Handshakes. Alireza himself can't believe it, but pure devastation on the face for Gukesh, and you have to feel for him. He's a teenager. This is his first candidacy. He had a shot at the clear lead halfway through. My heart truly breaks for him. Peter, you work. Gukesh, he pushes his pawn, it looked like, but here comes rook takes f7, and the bar is all the way up. That means there is a checkmating construction. Gukesh brings his king back, slaps the clock, and Alireza, he needs to make a move. He is down to 5 seconds. He plays knight f8, and he's found the checkmate. There it is. Gukesh, he puts his hand in the air. He cannot believe it. Alireza Firouzja has landed a checkmate. Game over. Handshakes. Alireza himself can't believe it, but pure devastation on the face for Gukesh, and you have to feel for him. He's a teenager. This is his first candidacy. He had a shot at the clear lead halfway through. My heart truly breaks for him. Peter, pawn, it looked like, but here comes rook takes f7, and the bar is all the way up. That means there is a checkmating construction. Gukesh brings his king back, slaps the clock, and Alireza, he needs to make a move. He is down to 5 seconds. He plays knight f8, and he's found the checkmate. There it is. Gukesh, he puts his hand in the air. He cannot believe it. Alireza Firouzja has landed a checkmate. Game over. Handshakes. Alireza himself can't believe it, but pure devastation on the face for Gukesh, and you have to feel for him. He's a teenager. This is his first candidacy. He had a shot at the clear lead halfway through. My heart truly breaks for him. Peter, you work with Vincent Keimer, a teenager. It just pains you to see the heartbreak on the other end of someone's jubilation.
Yes, and in a game which he dominated, yeah? And it just goes on to show what a merciless time control this is. Yeah, the young players are actually used to the 30 seconds increment per move, yeah? And then...
Joue, mon garçon!
Il faut jouer là,
Il faut jouer!
Regarde la pendule.
Tour F3.
Tour F3.
Non!
C'est
C'est incroyable! Mais c'est quoi ce niveau?
Et ça va win.
C'est pas possible!
Et
Le mec
Gukesh
a
qui 12
changé de
secondes.
galaxie! Mais chapeau, KD7 tour F3, on est sur un champion du monde, quoi.
Ouais, chapeau.
À 3 temps prend F7.
tempo.
Oh, les
Il veut
frissons.
le mater.
J'ai les
Ouais,
frissons.
et là, ça y est, il tombe. La Gouque qui va tomber.
KF6 peut-être, non?
Au cavalier F8. Au cavalier F6.
KF8.
Cavalier F8. A2.
Et mat.
Cavalier G6. Et c'est mat. Sur l'échiquier.
Extraordinaire!
La Gouque qui explose.
C'est incroyable!
La Gouque qui explose, mesdames et messieurs.
Ce genius! Oh là 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 là! Mais oui, le plomb est en marche!
Putain, et Maxime avait annoncé victoire d'Alireza. Il sait tout.
C'est ouf!
Oh, la Gouque qui s'effondre.
Mais quel génie!
Et il est complètement effondré.
20 minutes ago to sign the score sheets, but that could mean that he's lulled into a sense of complacency, like the result is already in the books. And could that motivate Vidit to play on? Because it's not like White has figured everything out just yet.
Yeah, Abasov. I was going to call him a Borsov. He looked so bored in that position on the camera there. He looked, as you say, ready to get out of there. But yeah, again, it's the clock situation. If Vidit had 20 minutes more and he saw Abasov maybe relaxing like that, he might have continued.
Wow.
But ultimately, we see
Handshake.
the handshake.
Yeah. It's the correct decision. It's the correct decision.
The problem, though, is when you know it's the correct decision, but your heart wants you to play on. And you could see Vidit expressing disappointment. The players, as they do, they're analyzing what could have been. And I think in Vidit's case, he feels what should have been. But Abasov uncorked an exchange sacrifice at just the right time.
No! No! Checkmate! What the heck? I didn't even realize that was checkmate. Oh my gosh! Yay!
Hikaru's face, though, he is really disappointed.
Yeah, we saw some shakes of the head. We saw a smile even appear for a second from Hikaru. It must be frustrating for him. He landed this preparation, 20 plus moves he was familiar with, he'd seen before, he'd analyzed deeply before. But that's the thing with modern chess. Your opponent, if they've seen things as well, if they've analyzed deeply, calculated well, then often they are able to neutralize you. And ultimately, yes, disappointing because he banked so much on this game. If he'd won with White, taken down one of the leaders, he would have had a great chance in the second half of the tournament. But yeah, I don't think he can really blame himself here, Hikaru. He didn't really leave many chances, Jan. He just great accurate play. That whole middle game onwards, especially bishop takes g3, knight f4 check. And I just want to say, nice to see the mind games Jan stead. Hikaru down there for a second. And Peter